Good morning, everyone. My name is Rob Smith, and I'm the current president of the Almond Glen Owners Association. The sun's behind me as I'm out walking here, so there you go. There's my face, and then it'll go back out as we go into the sun. Hey, so real quickly, if you didn't catch the first meeting, second meeting, I just want to touch on something real fast. Things have come off very adversarial from those of us who came on the board this year. I'm sure it's landing in a very adversarial way. It is. We know that. I know from talking with the other board members, nobody really wants that. And I appreciate, for those who didn't catch all of it the other night, Justin ended at the end of the night saying, hey, regardless of the arguments that seem to break out back and forth, there are things that we as members of the community were not exactly pleased about last year. And yeah, we've brought those things up. We've made statements about those things. We get it though. We beat the horse that's dead. We're moving on from beating on the horse anymore. I think the perspective was basically, we want to make sure that all these things that we thought were going on, all these things that we were not pleased about, all these things that we know that many of the people who supported are coming back on the board, or my coming back on the board, them coming on the board. These things, this is how it is. And for those that maybe weren't paying attention or you didn't realize, we wanted you to know this is what we found out. And some of it was kind of polling to get that information out. Yeah, there was things that we wanted people to understand about how the community's money was being used, where it was being divided up, who was paying for what, that kind of thing. It's done, it's over with, we're ready to move forward from this point. So we got a lot of work to do before the end of the year. Justin said it the other night. I very much appreciated that he kind of jumped in when he saw the direction I was going with the conversation. He took it. The question of, will the townhome dues have to go up? Yes. Yes, they will. Will the townhome dues have to go up an astronomical amount? I don't know right now. Will the single family homes dues remain where they are? Maybe. Will the single family homeowner dues go down? I don't know. The only reason the single family homeowners dues would go down is to decrease the amount of money that is going into reserves, and that by adjusting down the single family homes input, less money has to come from the townhome. Townhomes pay for everything that benefits the townhomes. If something benefits the common, the swimming pool, entry points into the neighborhood, the signage, the lighting, anything like that, everybody in the neighborhood, single family and townhomes, pays for that. The hard part's always dividing that up very fairly. It gets a little convoluted at times. We are workshopping the heck out of that right now. And it's a lot. We don't want to turn every discussion into a drag somebody from last year through the mud discussion. So for those of you who served on the board last year, please know, I'll say for myself, just because I didn't like something that was done doesn't mean that we're just always going to bring it up, because it kind of gets to the point where we're all like, all right, we got it. Yeah, we get it. That's why we voted the way we voted this year. Let's move on. And I don't want it to turn into a thing where people who support the work that we want to do start to feel like, you know what, I just don't want to hear about this all the time. So I'm going to move past that. Thank you to everybody who's been participating, helping out, giving advice, sending supportive messages to the different board members, past and present, to the board members who've put in work, to Jen and Andrea and Amy, who came on the board this year and then left for various reasons. Just being willing to serve for any amount of time and help is a big deal. To Heather, who recently came on and is dealing with all this stuff, thank you, Heather. To Shanda, who recently came on this year with me and is helping deal with stuff, thank you. And lastly, and by no means the least amount, to Justin, who's come in and really just kind of weathered all of the questions and the back and forth of, hey, what's going on here? Hey, what's going on there? I do appreciate him being a part of things. Thank you. And I'm going to say this too, to Eric Barnes, who talked with me specifically about the dollars and cents of the community and how he used to divide it up, and the efforts that Eric has put in behind the scenes, being willing to say, hey, here's why I disagree with what I saw last year. But at the same time, he's like, I'm not going to go out and like argue with everybody. So Eric, thank you. All right, that's it for now. Let's just keep moving forward. We're going to get it figured out, hopefully in a way that benefits everybody. That's it. Talk to you later.